Hãy like, đăng ký và chia sẻ nhé bạn. Trung tâm Ngoại ngữ Ngọc Vân chúc bạn một ngày vui vẻ.
Nothing. Okay, good. Oh yeah, don't unplug her, that's for sure. Okay, so Miss Hannah said my last class that you guys were going to pick the topic. What are we chatting about today? Topic. Grade 12, right?
Yeah.
You guys, in another month, are going to start taking over the world. Yeah. High school's gone, right? You're done. All the pressure's on right now, right? Yeah. How's that feel? All these studying for the final exams. Are you happy? Or what do you think?
I think I'm so tired because I have a test
Yeah.
and I'm managing homework. Because I think this is important because I have examinations for the university, so I have to try to respect.
Yeah. And now, how does it go here in Vietnam? Do you apply for universities now, or do you wait until you're finished high school?
I think
You know what I mean? Yeah, see? Because I taught a girl from high school, and her English was good. She hit a band 7.5. And because Canada's laws are different, education, she had to apply many months ago for college for this fall, because they have applicants from all around the world. So now she'll be moving to Toronto, and she knew that at Christmas time. But I also teach another boy he's probably going to go to Saigon. And have you put in your application? Oh no, not yet. Yeah, when do you put your application in for the universities? Speak up. Who cares if you make a mistake? Just speak up. When do you have to put in your application for a university? When is the deadline? After exams, yeah. Because I would assume that your universities would want to know your final marks, right? To say, oh, she tried it. Oh yeah, she got good marks. Oh, no, he's got bad marks. Right, to take the best marks? Is that how they do it? Yeah. And you want to go to university? What city? Ho Chi Minh. You want to go to university? Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh. Me too. Okay, I haven't heard of that place, but good. Saigon.
Ho Chi Minh too.
Ho Chi Minh too. Okay. Where? Dalat. Yeah, I hear they got a good university there. Yeah. I am like them. I want to follow the masses. Actually, it's funny because today I was talking to a young lady who I used to teach, and she comes from Saigon, and just to bug her parents, she went to Hanoi to become a microbiologist. So now she's in her final stages, and our daughter and her husband are flying to Saigon on the 3rd this week, and they will be staying there for 3 days, and then they will be flying up to Hanoi. So I've hooked them up, and the girl from Hanoi who did it to bug her parents will be a local tour guide for our daughter, and she has good English. Yeah, good. So what do you want to take? You still architecture? Yeah, still want to be an architect? How about you? Was it IT or marketing? What? My memory's bad. It's good, but it's very short. What do you want to do? What do you wanna do? What do you wanna take?
teacher.
You wanna be a teacher now? Okay, wow. Cruz,
I want to be a business.
Business?
future.
yeah, okay, so you'll take a business, yeah?
Yes.
I met another lady, she has an MBA, Masters of Business Administration, yeah. Mhm. How about you? Digital marketing, yeah, make money.
I want to business.
Business too, yeah, good, okay.
I want to be scientist.
Scientist, oh, okay, good. Yeah, because my student in Hanoi, I was teaching her online when, before COVID hit. And then I had to go back to Canada because of COVID. And being that she was training to be a microbiologist, she told me 3 years ago at the start of COVID, COVID will never go away because there's too many mutations of COVID. And we'll always have it, just like the flu and the colds, right? Everybody's got that. Okay. Last two, scientist,
I want to be a test doctor. Test doctor.
test
Doctor.
doctor.
Yes.
Oh, so you wanna just do the testing?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. In a lab? Or research? Research, okay, what kind of doc?
Test.
I want to test how blood.
Okay, so blood, what, I forget the name of blood, but that is a very specific, job, yeah. And especially if you go to the bigger cities, right? Then when you go to Saigon and your Hanois, you can specialize, right? Same as business. But if you come to Phan Rang, you sort of have to do a general, right? So, know it all. Hemodemiology or some weird etiology, yeah, the study of blood. Yeah, interesting. A reporter. You're gonna go to Saigon and report there, you're coming back to report on all the good and bad things in Phan Rang. Stay in Ho Chi Minh, yeah. How about, there's the other question. When you become an architect, how many years of university? 4 years. Are you gonna stay in Ho Chi Minh for a bit and get your experience, or are you gonna come back here? Don't know yet, it's hard to say, eh? How about you? Teacher, you gonna try and come back here and get a job, or you gonna stay in Ho Chi Minh and get some experience?
I will come back here.
Come back here, okay? How about you, Mr. Businessman?
I will stay in a opportunity to business, and when I to be rich, I will come here and continue.
This guy has a big vision when I become rich, yeah. But the experience, you get like 4 or 5 times the experience in a big city and all that competition, and you don't get that when you come here. But after years and you become successful, then you can move back, you can start your family, and you have that experience backing you, and then you get the better jobs, or you open your own business, right? Yeah. How about you?
I really want to stay in Saigon many years and move back in Ferrari doing very steady buildings.
Okay.
I want to stay in business.
Oh my goodness, everybody's staying except this guy. He's the only one coming back.
Yes, I want to stay in business. But if I have a chance, I want to work to get my
Yeah. Keep an open mind.
job.
Yeah, keep an open mind. You never know what might happen, right? You might, especially with English, you might have an opportunity, international business, right? I know a group of girls, and she started a English speaking club. One of your teacher students is in it, and or hopefully tomorrow night will be in it. And most of them want business or international business. And even if they don't, they know that by speaking good English, then they can communicate, and that benefits benefits them, even if they're staying in Vietnam, right? Yeah, good. Yes! Yeah, because they're your first teachers, right? And you are half your mother and half your father. You all are. You have the best of both. That's who you are. So the best advice, what do you think? And then you get parents of two different types, right? Ones that will give you support and suggestions. Then you have other ones, I'm sorry, but it's true. They're a bit more controlling. You will do this. You will do that. So I hope you have more of the freedom style, but I do know that there are other parents. So they're just the types. So how about you? Is marriage in your future?
Yeah, I think I was married when I have good finance
Good finances,
to take
yeah.
care about my life and her life.
Yes, yeah. And you're mature enough. And I think you want to get your education too, right? Yeah. How many years for business?
In these 4 years.
4 years too? Yeah. Teacher, how many years? 4 years, yeah? Okay. What kind of teacher? English! And you better get talking because you shouldn't be asking those guys questions. Okay, you gotta come to coffee more often with me. Scientist, how many years of university?
4 to 6.
Just 4. Here's the big one. Doctor. How many years of university?
About 6 years.
6, yeah, more, yeah, especially specialization. Yeah, interesting. Marriage?
No.
No? Good, yeah. Career first? Yeah, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, right? You all have your dreams, and hopefully you have the freedom to live them, and I wish you the best. Because you're entering a whole different world when you guys move in this fall to Saigon and Dalat, right? You're closer to home, but you guys are what, a 6-hour coach ride, train ride from home, aren't you? And you're so lucky because you have that thing there to keep in touch with your family, right? Because another thing that you're gonna go through is you're gonna go through some emotions that maybe you haven't experienced before. What would I say? What would that emotion be? Starts with L. Starts with L, and it's a sickness. L. It's the letter, the word start, you're gonna probably all experience it. It starts with the letter L, and it is a type of sickness. It's a rhyme. To Saigon, your family is not going to be with you. They're gonna be here. When you guys get to Saigon and Dalat, your friends will not be with you that you've spent 12 years with. They'll be at other universities, right? And then you're gonna get this emotion, and it's not a good feeling. Loneliness, yeah. And what's the sickness called? What's the sickness? What will you miss when you're sitting in that little cramped dorm room eating instant noodles night after night? Where are you going after here? Starts with an H. Where are you going? Where will you? Home! Homesick! You will all get homesick. Homesick. Yeah, you will miss. Yeah, homesick, right? Yeah.
I will stay in Continental State because in Continental State has many big hospitals, and in overpopulation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you're specializing in that, then yeah, you have to stay where you have the big hospitals, big time, and the money for the research and everything, yeah. And reporting, where are you reporting from?
Afterwards, United States, I want to go to
Singapore!
No. Study abroad. Study abroad.
I'm missing that.
Study abroad.
Study abroad.
Yeah.
Okay, so not Singapore, but somewhere else.
I want to go to study abroad with my sister.
Where?
With my sister.
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 In what country?
Japan.
Japan? Okay, yeah. I have a student, she just passed her IELTS, or past student, and she is now looking at Italy or France for her master's. Yeah, and then she's going to do a PhD and come back with an international PhD. Yeah. So there's that weird thing that's probably all gonna happen to you. It's called love. You're gonna meet a girl. You're gonna meet a girl, say. You might come back home, your mom might already have a girl for you. You guys are gonna be in Saigon, there's lots of guys that are moving there too. What happens if you fall in love? Because now your vision, you have to share with somebody else. Have you thought of that? Yeah. Maybe, yeah. You gotta keep that open mind, right? Yeah, because you fall in love with somebody, you wanna share your life, you have your parents are your examples, but where are they from, right? Ooh, maybe I won't, maybe I'll be educated in Saigon, maybe I might get a girlfriend, maybe she doesn't live in Fan Rang. Or no, you're going to Dalat. Yeah. What happens if you get find a girlfriend from Dalat, and she doesn't want to move to Fan Rang? You gotta keep an open mind, eh? Yeah. I know a teacher. He's not Vietnamese. Married a very nice Vietnamese girl or lady, and they moved from Saigon. He liked it. He liked the big city, the bustle, the hustle, all the fun. And they moved here because she's from Fan Rang. Guess what? He doesn't like it. They're gonna move back to Saigon. Yeah, so you don't know, right? It's hard. And that's the thing, whether you do it in English or Vietnamese, the most important thing, it's a big word with C. What is it? Starts with C. Whether you get a boyfriend or whether you get a girlfriend, you gotta do this. This is the most important thing. Communicate, right? You gotta tell future Mr. Right, these are my dreams. This is what my goal has been. I want to be a doctor. I'm going to stay here. Hey, Mrs. Wright, I want to be an architect. I'm going to stay for a few years. I'm going to do business. This is my dream. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you have to keep an open mind, right? When do you think you'll get married? You're going to be a big famous reporter. When do you think marriage will enter the picture?
It's finance. I think it's
Good.
I think it's not married with others beauty.
Yeah. Very good point. I don't know if you heard it through the math. She has to be financially stable. She has to have the finances there. That's very important. When I married my wife many years ago, 37, yeah, we both had good jobs. We had no kids, and we worked for 2 years before we had a family. We saved a lot of money, and we bought our house before we even started a family. You have many decisions, but who do you go to when you need help now? Because you're not gonna get it from a high school teacher.